Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll be looking at how to use the Gemma 4 together with Claude Code for the locally run Gemma 4 model or other large language model. So one of the use cases is to use it for your coding agents. In this case, we'll be using one of the most popular coding agents called Claude Code. We'll be using that and connect it to our locally running Gemma 4 model. As I showed previously, demonstrated that it's possible to run the Gemma 4 completely offline on your local, either PC or MacBook. So in this case, we'll be using the MacBook as example. However, it works cross-platform. So as long as you can run the Gemma 4 server, and then you will be able to connect it to your Claude Code and use the Gemma 4 as your large language model to help you for all your agentic use case. So in today's, we'll be using the inference engine called llama.cpp. Llama.cpp is the backbone behind the llama. And llama.cpp has been able to implement some advanced techniques so that help to use the Gemma 4. So I really strongly recommend that you to use the llama.cpp as the inference engine. So for example, so llama.cpp has recently added the Gemma 4 specifically template fix. So that's important. So if you want to use the Gemma 4 as your agentic coding agent, it's a must that you need to ensure that everything is correct. All right, so if you are not familiar with that, I will show you quickly. Let's go to the install. So for the Mac, we can use the homebrew. So this command is all you need. Ensure that you have the brew installed. So if not, please do a search for the homebrew install for Mac and then follow instruction, and then you will be able to get the brew command. So once you have the brew command, you can do a brew update, and then you can do a brew install llama.cpp. Yep, so this command is all you need. It may take a while, but after it completes, you will be able to use the llama.cpp directly. So that's also very easy. Since I already have it, so I will show you what I have. So basically, after the installation, you will have a command called llama-server. So this one will be able to serve any large language model supported. It can as an OpenAI compatible API server. So that way, we can connect the API server to the Claude Code. We will be use this command to start our Gemma 4 model. So this is the command that we will need to start the server. So I will quickly go over some of it. So for the Hugging Face, so this one, it will download the Gemma 4 model from the Hugging Face. So ensure that you have internet connection at this time. And then there is a flag for the port. So this one can be specified. If you want to use other port, you can do that. And this one is the like number of GPU layer, like 99. So which means that it can offload everything to GPU. So 99 means everything. And I think this one is also important. So this one is the length of the context. In this case, it's 65,000 tokens. So basically, if you want to do agentic use case, you want the context to be as long as possible, you can tune that based on your RAM. And then there is, I think Ginger is for the templating. You will need that to for the correct tool calling. And the last one is basically we are giving it a easy to remember name. So basically you can call it anything you would like. Okay, and then after you have it, you can press enter. So it will start the server. So let's see how it goes. We'll be also opening the RAM, the GPU, and also the CPU here. Okay, let's press enter. The first time you're running it, you will take some time to download the model. And so it started very quickly. We see that it loaded onto the unified RAM from 47% onto 78%. And the llama.server uses 3.25 gigabytes of the RAM here. Next, we'll be looking at the Claude Code. If you are not familiar with Claude Code, please go to the official documentation site. There is some overview. Please go over that. So basically, Claude Code is a terminal agent. So it uses large language model to help do agentic use case workflows. In order to get it started, you basically just need to install it. Depends on where you are. For example, in this case, we're on macOS, so we'll be using this one. You can copy the command and paste it onto your terminal. Press enter, so it will be able to install it. All right, so Claude Code successfully installed. In order to ask the Claude Code to use our local Gemma 4 model, the only thing we'll be needed is to go to the setting, modify one of the settings. So nano, go to your home directory, you have a .cloud directory, there is a setting. So if you don't have it, you can still run this command. If you don't have it, it will create this file. If you already have it, it will open it and you can make edits. So for example, because I already have it, I press enter. It just shows settings. Please also copy these lines onto your local machine and then you can have it. First one is override of the cloud base URL. So this one is our local server. This is the port. This is the local host. And then for the authentication token, because for our local model, we don't have it. So we can leave it as just API key. And then for the model part, so remember that during our running command, we have an alias. So this one. So basically we use that, copy it to here. So Gemma 4-26b. Okay. And I think this one is also just ask it to disable some non-essential traffic. And here is another the model. So this one will become the default model, the Gemma 4-26b. Yeah, make sure that you have it onto your setting. You can save it and you go back to your working directory and then you can start using the Claude Code with the Gemma 4 type cloud to start it. Yeah, you will press enter to trust this folder. So here, I think important, you can see that the directory is here. You have your model. So this one is what we specified in the settings.json. And here is, you don't need to worry about this because this is local. You don't need to spend a dime. Let's see how it works. Okay, so what can you do? And let's press enter. So we see that on our Llama server terminal, there is something going on, right? If you read them carefully, because it's receiving the request from the Claude Code, and then it's actively processing them. And on the monitoring, we do see that it shows the GPU is actively working. Like all three of them is 99%. Yeah, utilization, the render utilization, the tiler utilization, everything working very hard. The memory side goes from 38% to 85%. So the llama.server uses 5.83, and also turning back to the Claude Code terminal, we do see that it returns back the response. Let's ask it, for example, to create some file. Create a txt file which have 10 jokes. Okay, press enter. So here we ask it to use the tool basically to write a file to the file system, and also we ask it to generate like 10 jokes. And let's look at the GPU wise. We do see that it's 99%. Yeah, that's good sign. And we see the RAM is also increased to 92%. I think somehow because we are increasing the context Okay, well, we'll need to give it permission. We can press 2 and press enter. Yeah, I think it's able to write the lines to the jokes.txt. The photo you can do see there is a jokes.txt, and let's open it. That's pretty good. The limitation of the local model is that so far it's not good at handling the long context. So sometimes we'll need to do some like a clear context, clear the conversation history, can free up the context. That can help. And also you can do some compact, so it will also help to do some compression, right? So that way you can make it run faster. I think those are all some of the tips here. And then also you can just start fresh. You can close it and start anew. So one good thing about it is that you do not need the internet connection. So everything is running locally on my MacBook. Or if you have other PC, it will be completely running independent of the status of the internet connecting. Okay. Yeah, so I think good. It is able to do the tools. It is able to do the thinking. It can correctly follow my instruction. So I think so far it goes well. Another interesting thing is that if you're looking at the Llama server terminal, you can see that there is some log about the prompt evaluation. There is a speed here, and it's also speed for the token generating. So here, 52.5 tokens per second. I think this is the speed for the prompt evaluation and the token generating. So I think this is important. Like 52 is pretty fast. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumb up and share it. Please subscribe to the channel for future content. Thank you for your support. Goodbye.